This is going to be Josh Fitch with Precision Plumbing. We're out here in Chesterfield, Missouri, 63017. This is going to be for Debbie Heffley at 14541 Crossway Court. Came out here to do a full camera inspection given the problems that they're having with drainage coming off of the sewer. And coming through here right now, we're at the city main, obviously 135 feet away from the stack located inside of the mechanical slash tool room inside of here where he catches his kitchen and his laundry. Coming back to this, you're going to notice just pretty much once we get into the front yard, you're going to see major root intrusions. You're going to see a big chunk of clay getting ready to break off. It's pretty much going to be about a 30-foot section all the way from the foundation of his home all the way down to the sidewalk, which is all marked and located with depth outside. I highly recommend replacing all of it and also getting a clean out. Oh my gosh, I can't stress that enough. Give this man a clean out up by the foundation of the home, somewhere within there, or even in the middle of the yard. I don't care, just he needs one bad. Again, looking through here, he's got old cast iron underneath the house. It's still flowing, it's still working. He's just not getting through the major root intrusion. I'm pretty sure you're going to see around 87 feet is where our biggest root intrusion, where the clay is jumping in the pipe itself. So let's go ahead and start backing up. Right now, just so you know, that city main is located across the street underneath his neighbor's sidewalk. So we are going underneath the street right now. Alright, see, backing up. No issues underneath that street. You see a root growing right here, going all the way down this pipe right here. Not too bad until you get to the mother load. That's just her kids you seen hanging. That thing is blowing through that side of that pipe. This is going to be exactly on the edge of his property line where it meets the street, okay? So, right in between the street and the sidewalk, starting right there. Given how many roots and how far they're going, I don't see why we would not replace the whole 30-foot section going through this front yard. These roots are literally growing all the way down it, coming through the pipe, pushing through. You see our offset of clay right there. Your top left corner, it's hard to get that view, but that is completely caving in right there. Okay. Coming up the pipe a little bit more, we got another one of the big mamas right here. Now this is the one right here that is completely blown in. You see the chunk of clay right here. It's blown. This root has grown through here and it's pushing that piece of pipe through. I told him he's actually fortunate they're not completely closed. Again, this is going to be the big X where the flags begin in the front yard. The last flag that's just by the street is where all the problems end at, okay? That's why I recommended the 30-foot section in the first place with the clean out. I'm going to keep on backing up, but for the gist of what I think that needs to be covered by the lateral program, we have gone thoroughly through that. Literally, I mean, you can clean out and try and cable this, but the fact that the roots are starting to push in the cast iron, I mean the clay, that's whenever it becomes, okay, let's get this replaced. Coming through here. This is all no longer city's problem. We are coming into his house now at this point. No more root intrusions. I just want him to see a problematic spot right there is that there's no fall on that corner right there, that 90. It's just sitting there churning in a circle. That'll affect things. Coming through the house. You see there is flow. Things are moving. They're barely moving. There's riffraffs all the way down it. There's cast iron getting ready to start falling apart. Little pieces lifting out of the trough. You notice the trough is flat. It's not a cylinder no more. The bottom is completely worn out of it. Makes the flow change. Makes things slow down. There's a huge chunk right there. Coming through, we're still in the 4-inch stack. We're getting ready to turn off into his 3-inch stack that picks up the laundry and the kitchen. Some flow there. See, there's the PVC underneath the bathroom. Getting ready to go underneath the staircase. Now we're in the 3-inch. Okay, here's the condition of all this 3-inch pipe. You can see the water just sitting there in pools, not really flowing out. The walls are closing in. All the lint from the laundry is getting collected across the walls. That's all that black is. That's all your lint from doing laundry. It might have been a 3-inch pipe at one point. It is now a 2-inch pipe. You see that we're starting to get in a puddle right here. It's a belly. There's not much fall back here when we get close to the back of all this. I mean, see all that water holding in there? It's because there's no fall. Not because it's clogged, there's just no fall, which is slowing down the dishwasher. It slows down the kitchen. And then what happens when you don't have the right amount of fall, the water will slowly drain out. But because there's not enough fall, it won't carry the food with it. It won't carry none of the waste with it. It'll separate, and it'll leave you a bunch of muck back here like this. So then before you know it, you got muck and a belly. Coming through. Hard turn right there. That's where we pick up our other pipe over there. See that? And that's about it. I mean, okay, so I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, the cast iron underneath this house is a 4 all the way through. Some spots I would even say a 3. As far as outside in the lateral program goes, everything's been marked and located, and you've seen the major root intrusion and the collapsing clay pipe. Again, this is going to be Josh Finch, Precision Plumbing. Today's date is September 10th, 2020. Debbie Heffley at 14541 Crossway Court in Chesterfield, Missouri, 63017. Thank you again, and have a good day.